500 meters? How far is that? I have no idea.
Shift to the left and you're like, I'm under pressure.
If you see someone driving so badly on the street, you just assume that it's a woman driving.
I never do that. I mean to tell you directions like a 5-year-old, basically.
Yeah, 5-year-old is the right way.
Left and right, you kind of have to know. Raise your left hand. You don't look at your watch.
It has got something to do with evolution as well.
You're gonna bring your ancestors on this?
Yeah, it's not my fault. Yeah, I don't think I should drive.
Yeah.
Babe, why are you so bad at telling directions?
I'm bad?
Yeah, I mean, I can never get to where you want me to be from your instruction.
What do you mean?
For example, yeah, whenever you tell me to drive somewhere, you'll be like, okay, you head north, and then you go straight for like 500 meters, and then you turn right. I got lost since north.
That sounds very clear.
What is 500 meters? How far is that? I have no idea.
How else am I supposed to tell you 500 meters?
Okay, you go straight, and you'll see the pink building.
What the heck?
On your right, and then and by right I mean the hand that you don't wear your watch, and then yeah, something like that.
So you mean to tell you directions like a 5-year-old, basically?
Yeah, 5-year-old is the right way, I think.
You know, when you go straight and 300 meters turn right, it cannot get any more clear than that. It's basically just
But I don't
300
know
meters
what
is
300
300 steps.
is. And your step and my steps are different.
If you take 300 steps, you just basically count the amount of steps that you're supposed to go.
But I'm driving. I wouldn't know.
Okay, look, if I say I see the pink building turn right, there might be like 25 pink buildings in between. So the most objective way is just to tell you which direction and how many meters.
My point is, I think girls are better at noticing landmarks rather than know the direction, you know? Especially when it's head north, head west, south. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm having a hard time identifying left and right. And yeah.
Okay, let's not even go north, south, east, west. Okay, I think a lot of people get confused with that. But left and right, you kind of have to know. Raise your left hand. You don't look at your watch.
Yeah. I don't think it's just me.
No, we learned these in kindergarten. You're supposed to know your left and right.
I know, but it's just not on the top of my head. I have to think about it.
It's the one that you write with, the right hand.
Yeah, that's why when you said on your right, I was like, okay, where do I hold my... Okay, here. There we go.
Right. So if I tell you to go straight and turn right, that's the direction you go.
And by the time that I realize where my right is, I already passed a turn.
How do you follow Google Maps then?
I just followed the blue line.
Oh. Isn't it the case that when you're driving, the Google Map or GPS or whatever will tell you that go straight, turn right in 300 meters. And you listen to that and you kind of gauge like how far before you have to like shift to the right lane. Right. Isn't that how you drive?
Yeah, I shift to the right lane when I'm like 5 kilometers ahead, just in case.
You just never drive.
Yeah, I think so. I should never drive.
And I guess we should circulate back to why does that translate to me being bad with directions?
Because you don't know your audience.
Okay, tell me what to do next time.
I think girls have different sense of direction, right? I'm going to go back into when we were still hunter-gatherer era. We are gatherer. So when we were in the jungle, we have to notice stuff in order to get back into our tribe safely, while men run after animals. So they have no time to notice what's around them. So I think in that sense, they developed better traits of direction. There was even an experiment on little kids, like toddlers, boys and girls, that, researcher put them in a maze and time them when they are able to, get out of the maze. On average, it's the same. Like, there's not much different. After a few turns, boys and girls project no difference. But then what funny is that the researcher moved things around the maze. So for example, there were a teddy bear on this corner. He just like remove it and put something else in. And girls just got lost. They cannot find their way out. It has got something to do with evolution as well.
You're going to bring your ancestors on this?
Yeah, it's not my fault. So tell me direction better next time.
Okay. Next time you see this teddy bear, go left. Go this direction. I'm going to nudge your arm or something.
Like, I don't think this is, it's only me who has this problem.
Yeah, I think like in general, guys and girls, there's a little bit of difference in terms of how we perceive direction.
Mm.
And it does show in like real life. I'm not sure if one is good or bad, but like I guess it's just a difference. And it happens a lot. Whenever we're on highways, I'll be like, shift to the left, and you're like, I'm under pressure.
Yeah. I think that's why there is this stereotypical of like, oh, women can't drive. If you see someone driving so badly on the street, you just assume that it's a woman driving, and we just get mad. It's like, how dare you assume that?
I never do that. No, I think that has got to do with impulsive decision making as well. Sometimes if you want to shift lane, it's just that you don't really plan it. It's just that spur of a moment. And I think guys in general are just more impulsive in that sense.
I would say they're more decisive when it comes to making decision, right? For girls, I don't know, I can't speak for all girls. For me, if I want to shift left or right, I'll make sure that there is no car around me. So I make sure, making sure, and I'm slowing down my car so the car behind me would be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? We're on the highway. Yeah, I don't think I should drive.